back to his most bullish. Giving a major speech on immigration at a rally in Phoenix, Donald Trump insisted to a cheering crowd that Mexico will pay for a border wall.
We will begin working on an impenetrable, physical, tall, powerful, beautiful southern border wall. And Mexico will pay for the wall.
It comes literally just hours after the presidential hopeful had traveled to Mexico to meet with the Mexican president. He was greeted by some protesters after he'd labelled Mexicans drug addicts, criminals and rapists in the past. But despite that, his visit and his tone were far calmer and conciliatory.
We did discuss the wall. We didn't discuss payment of the wall. That'll be for a later date. This was a very preliminary meeting. I think it was an excellent meeting.
But after Trump's comments at the rally, Mexican President Enrique Peña Nieto has hit back, tweeting, "At the beginning of the conversation with Donald Trump, I made it clear that Mexico will not pay for the wall." Trump has now responded, tweeting, "Mexico will pay for the wall." Many say his behaviour is classic Trump, and he won't care if he's criticised for it.
The fact that he's saying one thing or seeming to say one thing on one side of the border and seeming to say something else on the other side of the border, that's fine with him. To the extent that he gets critical coverage that points out the difference between it, his supporters will dismiss it as perhaps the news media being too critical of him and kind of zeroing in on him and attacking him.
Yet his rival Hillary Clinton, who he is trailing behind in the polls, says the way he's acting towards Mexico just isn't right.
It certainly takes more than trying to make up for a year of insults and insinuations by dropping in on our neighbors for a few hours and then flying home again. That is not how it works.
Another day and another speech. Just this afternoon, Trump has reiterated his plan to build a wall on the Mexican border. Anyone hoping he'd soften his stance during his campaign looks to be disappointed. Louise Beale, 5 News.